This is yfh04002m, part of Orient Star's Retro Future Collection. What we're looking at here is an airplane-inspired model. Take a look at the dial, and you can already see a lot of features that you would normally see in an airplane, but it's been translated something to a functional design of a watch. Let's begin with the orange color and how striking it is against the X, which is typically seen at runways. Take a look right at the middle of the crystal. We have placed a metal piece in the middle of the crystal because it makes the the minutes and hour hand more look like propellers. Take a look at the power reserve indicator, which looks more like a fuel gauge, which is actually quite quite appropriate in this in the type of indicator that it is. And also take a look down by the second hand, which definitely looks like an aviation dial or gauge. Now, this whole Orient Star line is focusing on a semi-skeleton design, which means that the dial or the face of the watch has holes so that you can actually see the inside of the watch. Two specific examples that catch my eye is the balance wheel by the 9 o'clock position, and also the exhibition right here for the stem of the crown. The balance wheel is basically the timing device for watches. In many cases, you'll notice that some of the watches, more expensive watches, have a very smooth second hand. That is because something like a balance wheel oscillates 6 times per second to keep time, and that's why the second hand feels so smooth, because it pivots at 1/6 of a second. Take a look now over here to the windings, to the stem over here for the crown. This, as you adjust the time on the watch, you will notice that the inside stem is turning with every rotation of the crown, and you can actually see the mechanisms turn and be affected by each turn. Now, this case is a 100-meter case. Of course, it has sapphire crystal, the most scratch-resistant and shatterproof material used for the watch industry. On top of that, we have a screwed-down crown for the case. Everything is solid stainless steel construction, so you don't have to worry about the build quality. Now, as I mentioned to you before, this X, typically found on runways, is now also on the band. Take a look at this link right here, where it looks like 2 X's joining to one other link, once again, throughout the entire band. The buckle used is a fold-over push button. Now, let's take a look at the back of the watch. One thing you'll notice is that you can take a look at the mechanism that drives the watch. What's also very interesting about this exhibition case back is that it has these metal parts that actually make this look like a turbine. It's very interesting. Now, from the reverse end, you can also see the balance wheel, which we had explained before as a timing device. On top of that, we have a rotor, which is dressed with the logo. This is yfh04001m.